Okay, AI is making me question my entire existence, my career. I just got home from work and it's really hard to go to work now. There's so many people out there saying, AI's taking my job. I'm 99% of people are not going to have jobs by 2027. And I'm over here like, how soon can I quit my job so I can work in AI? That's where I'm at right now. And honestly, that's where you should be too, because we are on the precipice of something entirely insanely new. Did you miss the internet boom? Did you miss the crypto boom? Well, this is your chance. And this is why I'm so bullish on this right now. And like why it's blowing my mind every single day is because I just keep finding more and more ways that I could get out of my hairdressing job and actually just work in AI, which who even knows what work in AI even means? But for me, I'm thinking of going the vibe coding app route where I have a portfolio of different apps all bringing me in money. So even if I have 30 different random meaningless apps that are making me 200 each a month, that would be 6,000 a month right there. And 200 is pretty low, but just even thinking about it like that, instead of trying to always make this like one business or this one product, it's like, why not just make like 30 little apps that are better than the apps out there now, or just the same, but for a different niche or something. I'm still kind of like trying to figure out what I want to do, but AI and vibe coding is the way I want to go. I want to quit my job like now. And I think I might, to be honest. But like, where do I even begin? Where do you even begin with this? Like, how do you even know what to do with AI? Can the skills that you have now get you a job in AI? Can it give you your own one-person AI business or vibe coding business? That's like the question right now. And I'm still personally learning what I want, but I hope that I can be here to help you kind of be a voice for this, and help you kind of go along the journey with me to figure out what you could do with AI, because the world is going to change dramatically. And if you're not pivoting, if you're not at least trying to learn a little bit about AI, you are going to get left behind. And I know it's so harsh. I know it's harsh. And I was talking to my client today about it, and I told her about the podcast I had listened to on the Diary of a CEO. And the guy on there was saying by 2027, like 99% of people will not have a job. I know that sounds crazy. And like, I was talking to my client about it today, and she was just like, okay, well, that's like insane. And it does sound insane when you say it, but at the same time, is it really insane? You've seen how quickly AI has progressed. We're at the point where I just vibe coded an entire app that I'm about to put on the App Store by literally just typing to the chat what I wanted the app to be. A few months ago, you couldn't even do that. A few years ago, that wasn't even like on the radar. I used to have to contact developers and they would tell me, it's going to be thousands of dollars to create this tiny little app idea. Now, I made this other app the other day and it cost me maybe $100. And it's insane. So what exactly even is vibe coding? Because I keep saying vibe coding AI. You're probably just learning about AI. So you're like, Mitch, what the fuck is vibe coding? Okay, well, let's look at ChatGPT real quick and find out, okay? Okay, so let's open up ChatGPT right here real quick and ask it, what is vibe coding? So let's see what ChatGPT says, so I can give you a real definition instead of me being like, oh, you just type to AI and create an app. But I mean, that's basically what it is, but let's see what it says. So ChatGPT says vibe coding is a pretty new informal concept. It doesn't come from traditional computer science, blah, blah, blah. Style of working with AI coding assistants like ChatGPT, where you skip rigid planning, instead feel it out as you build, which is very true, because as I was going, I was just like, okay, well, I want this now. Oh, I don't like this. Let's actually go this way. It was a whole thing. You rely on prompts. Again, you're just messaging the chatbot to create the app for you. You iterate quickly because you tweak what's based on what feels right in the moment. Again, like I was working on the app Mansplain, and there was a feature I wasn't liking, and I was like, you know what? I thought this feature was what I wanted, but actually let's go this way. So it's vibing. You're vibing with the AI. And you can focus on creativity more than stressing about like coding and all of that, because the AI does it for you. So now that we know the definition of vibe coding, you've probably messed with AI, so you know a little bit about AI. You get it enough. You're using ChatGPT every day instead of Google. I get it. But like, what do we do now? So what I'm going to start doing is just using every single tool that I can that's available. If it's a subscription, probably not, because I'm tired of having 20,000 subscriptions. But there's a lot of AI models now that you literally only pay per use. So you use credits. So for example, one is called fall.ai and FAL.ai. And you can use their models on there. You can use Nano Banana, which is an image generator. You can use VO3, which is Google's video generator, and you don't have to pay the monthly subscriptions. You just pay per use. So for example, the VO3 video generator, I think is like $2 or $3 per like 10-second video. Don't quote me, okay? Go look at the website to confirm. But the last time I looked, I feel like that's what it said. So that's a lot better than having to pay monthly for it and then still have to buy more credits. So it gives you a chance to kind of try things. So what I'm going to do is just try a bunch of different models, create images, create videos, create text to voice, voice to text, and just try everything. Like try all the different kinds of businesses that come out. That's how I got into vibe coding. I just started trying it and boom, I built an app. So that's what you can do. Just start playing with things, start messing around. Don't have a plan. Just go with it. Like just have fun and go from there. And then after you've played around with a lot of them, you'll kind of see like what is interesting you most. Maybe the image to video generator is like really working for you and you see really like a good use case for this, and you can start using it in your business or for your social media, and you're like, this is the route I want to take. I really want to focus on this one thing with AI and get really good at it, because at the end of the day, yeah, you can create a business, you can create promotional materials and videos, but you could also, if you get really good at it, you can teach other people how to do it as well, because honestly, it's still pretty hard. I've tried doing an image to video generator and it was sad. It was just sad. We'll just leave it at that. So mess around with things, find out something you like and start playing with it and start learning it and start getting really good at it and become an expert. And then you can show other people how to use it. And people want to learn about AI right now. I cannot tell you how many people a day ask me about AI because they know I'm a nerd and play with it all the time. But also all the ads I see everywhere on every platform now is AI, and vibe coding. But it's everywhere. So everyone is wanting to learn about this. I just signed up for like 2 courses this week on image generators because I, 1, want to learn more about it. And so I immerse myself in what I want to learn. And 2, because I get bamboozled by ads. That's basically it. But I bought 2 courses this week. And so it goes to show you that, like, yeah, there are people out there that want to buy this information. So if you get really good at something with AI, start teaching it. You will be on the leading front for this. Like, this is a new opportunity for all of us. Like, we missed out on being a course creator and all that like marketing stuff for the last like 10 years. It's so oversaturated. AI's not oversaturated yet. Even if it feels like it, you are so early still. And if you can become a leading voice in AI, you can actually really probably make a lot of money and set yourself up for the rest of your life, because who knows what is going to happen? Like, we can't just sit around and be like, oh, that's not gonna happen. We have to be proactive about this because it could happen, and it very well is going to happen. So prepare. And so after you've figured out kind of what you want to do, just start making shit. Just start it. Just start going, start making images, start making videos, start making courses once you know how it all works, and just put it out there. Just start. Just start. And I wish I could take my own advice sometimes, because I'm the worst at just starting, and everyone says, oh, just make it perfect later. But I'm such a perfectionist that it's so hard for me to just start. But what I'm telling you right now is just start, because we are on the verge of something huge, and you could really change your life. And I'm not even joking. So please, if you have been messing with AI, Let me know what you're doing. I would love to hear from you. I love to talk to people about this, and I really hope you take what I say to heart. I know I'm not an AI expert, but I'm getting there. And that's my goal, is to become an AI expert. And so I'm learning along with you, and I hope you love it. So anyway, much love.